Hey guys, so what do you cut? We're going to work today on parrying away the teep. So my partner Paige is going to throw some teeps at me and I'm going to parry them away, and I'm explaining as I'm doing. So the basic teep, Paige is going to come up and she's going to stab from her hip, hit her opponent in the stomach, and try to drive back and try to keep her distance, so that if she hits me with that teep from this distance, I can't reach her with anything because her legs are longer than my arm. So she keeps me at bay. I can't hit her with anything. So she's using that a lot. I'm going to need to do something to deactivate that weapon. So when Paige goes for her teep, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my front foot as an anchor, and I'm going to push my belly button and my midsection away from where her teep's at, just to take it away, just in case it gets through. I'm taking her target away from her a little bit. And while I do that, I'm going to take the opposite side. So if she's teeping with this foot, I'm going to take the opposite side. It's actually the same if we were facing the same way. But for her right foot, I'm going to use my right hand, and you guys will see why in a second. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a windshield wiper. My hand's going to come up off of my face, and while I scooch my hips back, I'm going to wipe it away, parry it down. Okay? So Paige is here, she's going to throw that teep, and I'm going to parry it away. Stay right there for 1 second. So the reason why I use the opposite hand is now I've placed her off balance in a situation where she doesn't have any weapons to hit me with other than a backward. She could hit me with this elbow, maybe backward still, or she could hit me with a back kick. But I'm not in front of her anymore, so I eliminate a lot of her weapons. Meanwhile, I am now in a spot where I can hit her with anything that I like to. I could hit across here. I could come down through this leg that I just made come down. I could kick in the back if that's allowed in your rule set, all type of stuff. So whereas if I use the other hand and I sweep, I parry out this way. So if she uses her right foot and I use my left hand, when she comes up for that teep and I parry, she can land here, but she's still got a hand that she can hit me with. Okay, so if I use the opposite hand, then she ends up with her back to me almost, where I eliminate a lot of her weapons. Same thing will apply to the other side. So if she comes up with her left foot, I'm going to parry it away with the left hand. Now she lands here, she's past me. All of her weapons are eliminated almost. Only thing is maybe a backup elbow with her left side or something like that. But meanwhile, I've got this, I've got that, anything that I like. So she comes up with the left foot, I can parry with this. If you feel comfortable, instead of just staying where you're at and moving your hips back a little bit, you even can push off and you can go past. So as she comes up, I'm going to push off of my rear foot and go out this way and place myself even further behind her. So one more time, let's demonstrate that. So if she comes up into this, I'm going to push off of this foot and place myself way over here. Okay? Now I'm really behind her. And on the other side, it would push off of this foot. So she comes up, I parry, boom, and I push off of this foot and launch myself over here so that I'm really behind her so that she doesn't have any weapons to hit. One last time, when she teeps with the right foot, I use the right hand to sweep it away. So she comes up, I sweep it away, boom. Now she's landed off balance. A great thing to do when she comes down here, she's going to come down heavy onto this leg because I just send her off balance. I can come down through this leg, okay? Or I can come. As I land here, I'm loaded up. I can come with a nice hard rear hand punch. I can go to the body. I can build a combination, body, head, down, any different type of stuff. And she's going to be basically at our mercy until she recovers. The only thing that you can do once somebody sends you off balance like that, really the only thing that you can do is turn back around. All right, thank you, man. Cut.